Hey guys, what's going on? It's DaleyGaming here, and I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2 Robz Mod. Today we have an epic map here called the Evacuation of Dunkirk, based off of the movie, but it was made by Mighty Mapper. Link will be in the description and the comments down below to his channel. It is very cool. Very few people knew that he actually started a YouTube channel. Obviously, he's a very famous mapper for Men of War, but his channel is even better, I would say, and I highly recommend you go ahead and check it out. But he did make this map. This is the Dunkirk map. I think it looks very beautiful. Just tons of wreckage everywhere. Obviously a little different than the movie with the clean beaches, but this is supposed to be after the evacuation took place. The last of the boats have sort of gone away and the rest are just remains. And right now we have a defense being put on by the British, who didn't manage to make it away. I would have put French in here as well, but Robz Mod does not have French in it, so we're going to have to stick to the British. That's okay though, we'll still have a good time. So these are the stragglers who didn't manage to find a boat, so they decided to put on a defense and just take as many Germans as they could with them. So let's go over the lines here. We'll start with the Germans. Germans are pretty basic troops with a wide variety of different weapons with them. Some of them are Fallschirmjäger, some of them are just, grenadiers and stuff, but there are a whole lot of them. I think enough to break the British lines, because obviously the Germans want to just sweep them out of here. I didn't give them any tanks or anything like that. I thought, maybe it was too difficult to traverse these streets, or maybe they didn't want to risk losing tanks on just scrappy men. So they're not going to send any tanks forward, but they are completely surrounding the town leading up to the beach, and the British have put up a small defense here. Sort of in the city is probably the best of their defense. Right here we've got a little alleyway with a couple men here ready to shoot down some Germans walking in. We've also got men down the alley over here training their guns on the Germans. That's sort of the right side, and then in the middle, probably the strongest defense, we've got another alleyway. Very good choke points for the British here, although the Germans do have some cover for the houses there. But more British men, and they just sort of lead further and further down. Over here on the far left, also a pretty strong defense, but also the most resistance. We have Brits all along, some hiding on the corners here, and they all are probably going to get wiped pretty quickly, but as long as they can take some Germans with them, I'd say it's a victory. More in the middle, we have these sandbags here with an old artillery piece, and these guys don't actually have direct competition. Well, I guess these Germans over here, but they're going to be trying to shoot them in the side, that sort of a thing. Maybe if the Germans come down here, they're going to be able to flank them a little bit, which would be nice, but I'm not sure if that would actually happen. So that's the city defense here, and it goes all the way back. And then on the beach, the men are much more scattered, trying their best to do some guerrilla warfare here. They don't want to cluster up too much, or the Germans will be able to take them out quite easily. So they're just sort of hiding amongst the wreckage. And we have a couple MG positions too. Like, it's an SMG. Where's an MG? Okay, having trouble finding an MG, but there are a couple of good MG positions here in the wreckage, and you can see quite a few British soldiers all just sort of leading back to the water. They know they have no hope, so they're trying to cut down as many Germans as possible. Alright, so that's the defense, and the attackers we've gone over. Just again, look at this beautiful map that Mighty has created for us here. Highly recommend you go check out his channel. Link will be in the description. Send him a message saying Daley sent ya. So yeah, I will be right back, and we will get this battle started. 1 second, guys. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this battle started. Now, it could get a little laggy here because, I mean, look at this beast. But, I mean, I also have a potato PC, so that's another reason why. But, I think we can handle it. Let's go ahead and press start. We'll watch the left first because I think that's got the most action in the beginning, but we'll check in on the right and the middle too. Alright, let's go ahead and press start. It should be instantaneous. Oh, okay, yeah. A little bit laggy, but actually not too terrible. Getting about 10 FPS. Either way, Germans getting mowed down up front here. Not a ton of British going down, but a couple of them most definitely. Yeah, now the Germans have sort of wisened up to what's going on. Grenades being tossed off in the corner here. Yeah. UK not faring too well over there. Let's check the middle. Things actually not going too terribly in the middle, although the Germans are starting to creep up on them here. And off to the side here, those three got mowed down, but we still got some British resistance going on. Grenades still being tossed over here. Riflemen desperately trying to reload their bolts so they can keep firing. I bet they're wishing they had an MG or something. Grenades still going off. Far left, completely trashed. No one left over there. Even some of the guys back here ended up going down. This brave rifleman finally went down. Alright, it looks like the very fronts are down. Oh, these little corner guys, I kind of wanted to watch them. Maybe we'll restart at the end just to watch that, because it does look like they ended up mowing a good amount of people down with that flank. Some guys off on the beach here, showing some brave UK resistance, but it's kind of futile. Looks like the guys in the middle are progressing slowly. They're going cover to cover. Looks like the Brits over there died, and the next line of resistance is the beach front. And on the far left, there's a couple people. Alright, sorry about the messages, guys. I always forget to go on offline mode, and then I never do anymore. Yeah, so the Germans actually reaching the beach over here. And they are creeping, crawling forward here. And yeah, now the beach resistance has begun. Although not a lot of firing going on. This guy's reloading a clip. Yep, a little bit of action going down. The British still getting a couple kills here and there, but they're just getting picked off. Let's see, how's it going in the middle? Still got a little bit of British resistance here. Is that a, oh yeah, there's an anti-tank gun. I think I meant to put tanks in, but then I was like, I think it would just make it a little too laggy. Although we're still standing at about 15 FPS here, which is nice. I think the beachfront is the real problem because it's just such a behemoth with all the flames and stuff. Alright. But the British still fighting strong. I think because they're so scattered about, it really helps their defense. But the Germans now have a lot of really nice cover on this beach here, so they're going to be able to start just really mowing down the Brits. This guy's surprising. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, he's surprisingly still alive. You know, having been just directly in the action there. Alright, now the Germans are really coming in. And, looks like we got this is a nice MG position. It's under this cover, so, I mean, he's wasting bullets right now, but the Germans are going to have to come over here if they want to kill this guy, or they could grenade, which would be the wise decision. Not sure if they will, but, yeah, there we go. Now he's reloading. I could hear him clicking the mag. But they're going to have to come over here, and he's just going to be able to mow him down. Alright. Still got some British resistance here and there. They're not able to get a lot of kills. Not with their simple rifles. Also, the sand is a very difficult thing with the mounds. End up hitting a lot of the ground. Here's another one of these anti-tank men, which is kind of neat to see. Alright, Germans really full-on coming in the beach here. Although they are taking some losses right here. We must have there's a couple riflemen back here. I was thinking maybe there was an MG somewhere. Is that an MG? No, that's just a rifleman. I think they're just doing a great job picking them off. Here's some more Brits over here. This SMG guy needs them to get a little closer if he wants to start taking fire. But they are personally taking fire from all directions. Oh, is that an MG? No, I don't know what I did with all our MGs, in all honesty. How's the MG up here faring? He ended up going down. Maybe it was him who mowed down a couple guys over here. That would make sense. Alright, on the far left, we do have some Germans coming up. And it looks like we got a couple Brits left. Another anti-tank rifle. I didn't realize I put so many of those in. But the defenses on the left are crumbling. Only a few men left. Oh, here this SMG guy is now able to open up on these Germans here. That's nice. Any sort of automatic weapon I think is great in this situation, especially with the Germans so clumped up. This is actually a commando unit. But he is just getting so suppressed, there's just no chance. Alright, let's check out. I think I just heard him die. Oh, here we go. Here's another Brit. I'm surprised they're actually faring so well. I thought they would have been stampeded completely, but they managed to put up a nice little fight, which I think is all they could have really hoped for. Another SMG guy here. This is another great situation where they won't be able to shoot him unless they're on a high-rise of some sort. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's a brave Brit taking pot shots. Really brave lads. At this point, I would have just tried swimming. I don't want to be taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't want to fight these guys. There's too many of them. But I mean, swimming the English Channel, isn't it like 20 miles or something like that? I don't think I'd be able to do it, but worth a shot, I guess. Maybe just take one of these little, like a board off of a ship here or something, and just try doggy paddling the way. Probably tire out before you can make it, though. Alright, that SMG guy ended up going down. We still got one more over here. One brave man. Oh, he's getting hit. Is he getting a grenade? Ooh. Risque move. He did just go down, though. A clean Gewer shot. I think that was it. Yeah. That was all of the British defense. So the yellow are the Brits, the red are the Germans. The majority of the Germans died, I'd say, sort of up here on the beach when the Brits still had a good amount of resistance left in them. But then after that, it just ended up one British guy would try shooting at a group, and then the Germans would immediately just destroy them. But they did put up a nice resistance. Ended up getting a lot of kills, especially in the beginning, I think, is where they really shined. Yeah, lots of dead Germans in the very beginning here. But still, I don't know who outnumbers. I'd say probably German losses outnumber British losses, so I guess they could chop that up to a victory. I'd like to actually start it again and watch these guys over here, because I think this is a really unique thing with the sort of side ambush. So let's, I'll be right back with that loaded up. Alright guys, so here we go. I mean, the outcome could be completely different than last time where there was a pile of dead bodies, the Germans. This time could, I don't know, make it, get some lucky shots, something like that. So, basically the situation on the far left over here is a couple squads of Germans. British down the beach here. This probably also contributed to the German losses. You know, they've got some pretty good rifles, SMLEs, able to aim pretty well down there. But then there's also a Lewis gun and two riflemen over here with them. Canadian riflemen. Ooh la la. I don't know what that was. So, I'd like to watch these guys, see how they go and do. Go do the voodoo that you do so well. Alright, let's start. We're going to go in slow-mo. For the heck of it. Let's start her up. See what happens. Here the guys in the beach starting to fire. These guys trying their best to fire. Looks like the Germans are peeping out of that bush. And the Lewis gun was able to take one out. I think the minute the Lewis gun has to reload is the minute this end fails over here. But for now, it's still actually getting some German kills. You can see a couple Fallschirmjäger in there. Come on. Oh, man. You gotta just pepper them, dude. You gotta keep going. I think full auto is the only option here. Ooh, they're starting to unleash some of their own fire on the Brits here. Ooh, nailed that guy behind the tree. Riflemen are actually doing pretty okay. The guys the machine gun isn't able to kill, the riflemen end up just popping nicely. But wow, yeah, it's a massacre over here. Germans going down heavy. Still, the British haven't lost anyone. But now they're starting to round around. And they're also coming out of here. Looks like the Lewis gun just went down. I think that's the time in which this position sort of dies. Now they're taking more and more fire. Still able to take out a few of these Germans, though. Can really appreciate the work that went into this map. So many alleyways. It's really a nice map. I'm very impressed by it. Diplex actually turned this map down, which I'm surprised by because I think it's wonderful. If he could just toss a grenade right there. But he's reloading his rifle clip. Oh, this is the end. Yep. Alright, so that guy went down. Why don't we check out the rest of the map, too? Well, first we can check it out. There might have even been more deaths on this side this time, yeah. Look at all those Germans who went down. The guys on the beach here still alive and kicking. It looks like the Brits in the middle here actually still faring okay. That was a machine gun position too, if I believe. Why don't we go ahead and watch that? Yeah, sure. Alright, I'll be right back with that footage. One sec. Alright guys, so let's check out the situation in the very middle here. So, another couple squads of Germans down this way. And we have a Bren gun here, 2 riflemen, SMLE, and then we have another Bren gun back here, which I think the double Bren guns really makes this position great. And then another SMLE rifleman, and way back on the beach we got some more men, but I don't think they're going to be supporting from back there too well. But then over here, we've got the side angle here with an SMG, a rifleman, and another rifleman. If they do come down this way, we'll also be able to hit them. But these guys have their own problems. They got to worry about these guys here. So I'm assuming these two will take shots over here in the initial start, but then after that they're going to be focusing on these Germans that are coming in over here. So why don't we go ahead and get started here? Let's watch and see what happens. Let's go in slow-mo again. Why not? I'm feeling this is going to just tear them up. Nothing so far. Okay, they're suppressed. Why are you ducking down? That's idiotic. Either way, yeah, these guys over here ended up opening fire. It looks like 1 or 2 Germans dead, not too many. But now the Bren gun has finally opened up a little bit. He really needs to start spamming. This Bren gun back here is doing a lot more work, I think. Yeah. But this one's finally opened up and has started to try and chop up the German lines over here. These guys still alive, still faring pretty well. And they're just, yeah, actually flanking over here, which is pretty nice. But these guys are coming in over here, and these two right here I don't think we'll be able to last forever against them. So at some point these guys are going to get overrun. Grenades also coming in. Let's see if he can toss that back. No, he gave up. No. Okay, he's trying to. Yep. Alright, over here in the middle though, Bren gun's still going strong. Lots of dead Germans down here. They're really nailing them. Alright, the suppressed SMG is back over here, but these guys over here are now, well, they're focused on this suppressed guy. So, I don't know. As long as this guy's still here, these two over here can focus on them, but they're down. So, we've really got this rifleman, that SMG guy went down. So this middle position is going down hard. Looks like the Bren gun over here did end up going down as well. And lots of dead Germans. Lots and lots of dead Germans. Oh, this Bren gun over here went down as well. I wonder if they target the machine guns, if it's programmed so they target the higher level guns. I don't know if that's true, but that'd be kind of cool. It would make sense too, because, you know, you see a machine gun position, you don't go for the rifleman next to it, you try and go for the machine gun to stop the suppressive fire, but who knows if that's true in this. Oh, that guy took a hit to the chest and didn't even die. He just sat down like a badass. Alright, so we got 2 Brits left alive here. Looks like the far left over here has crumbled, but we saw that earlier, so we don't need to watch that again. And has the far right crumbled by this time? Yeah. Let's see, did they get a... They got an okay amount of kills. I think the second time we did it, they got probably the best amount. And these guys are still over here. They're suppressed though. They're not popping up or anything. Yep, looks like the final Brits over here died. Let's go ahead and just watch the rest of the battle. Why not? I'd like to see how it rolls twice. There's still Brits over here? That guy is still alive. That is a Canadian rifleman. Toss a nade, bud. No! Oh, he's dead. He is very dead. Alright, well, the Germans did make it way far down here. They were just hugging the wall, which I think is the right thing to do. But now they're getting torn up right here. I don't know how much longer these Brits are going to last, though. Yeah, they're getting knocked out now. Just German superiority, I think. But we still got a couple alive. Oh, man. I'm actually surprised. The Brits are doing really well. But then once the Germans sort of make it to these sandbags, I think their defense falls apart a little bit. Let's see, how's it going over here for the Germans? They're creeping forward. A couple of them are just heading back to spawn, which is just the AI being wonky. But a couple of them are making it forward. So maybe the left side of the beach will fare a little better this time. Who knows, though. Yep, still some good firing going on over here. These guys are completely distracted. They're not even firing at the Germans down their alley. But, yeah, more Brits on the beach going down, though. Let me fast forward a little. We've already seen it. Alright. Now they're starting to focus on these guys on the alley. Not getting a lot of kills, though. Far right, more Germans going down, but they're starting to just sort of creep in like ants. And the guys on the beach over here, actually getting some nice pot shots on them, but there's just so many obstacles for their guns to hit that I think it's tough for them. This guy's faring pretty well. Surprisingly still alive. Just completely surrounded, as you can see, so he got taken down completely. Looks like the left side, yeah, most of the Germans have come back. Started fighting again on the left. So maybe not such an easy battle for the left side. Yeah, we got a couple more riflemen here. Still maintaining fire. Here's a Lewis gun. He just doesn't know where to shoot. There's just so many Germans. It looks like he might have taken a couple of them out, though. Oh, it's good to see. And some more Brits over here still fighting it out. Fire! Yeah, I'm still getting some nice hits on these Germans, actually, taking a good amount of them out. But we found once the Germans actually got onto this beach here, their losses went way down. I don't actually see... Oh, there's a Brit. That's a commando. There's a couple commandos on this map I ended up putting in. I don't even know if I realized they were commandos. I think I just kind of put them in. This guy's getting peppered from all corners. It was only a matter of time before he went down. Yeah, this guy's position is quite precarious. He's getting flanked from back there. If he was able to just focus on these guys, he might have gotten some more kills, but he wasn't. And, okay, so we got another British guy over here. Sort of the last on the very right flank. Oh, no, there was that guy, too, for a little while. Yeah, he's going to get taken out pretty soon. But then we got some more men in the middle here. And actually a pretty well-fortified position in the middle here. There are just so many Germans. They're actually knocking a couple of them out here. I think this round... The Brits are doing better than before, which is somewhat surprising. Maybe they had a better start, took out more Germans, something like that. Maybe they're just getting lucky. Alright, but they are starting to get torn up again. These SMGs are just useless until the Germans actually get close enough. This guy, for some reason, is standing up here. Maybe a grenade came in and he had to move, something like that. Looks like the left side is almost completely torched. We still got one rifleman just laying down over here, waiting for his chance. Germans are starting to move back again. Have they given up? What's the deal? We've only got 3 Brits left alive. Shall we send them forward or over here? Sure, why not? Send them for a last-ditch little effort over here. And here comes the last one. Try to sneak his way onto the sandbag. Ah, he got sniped. Fire! Oh, he's still alive, though. Just knocked out. Yeah, they're trying their best to pepper here. See if he can't get a kill. Oh, he got thrown. Yeah. Oh, he's still... What the hell is this guy? He's made of titanium? Alright, now he's definitely dead. Alright, let's check out the losses here. This was definitely a different situation. So yellow is the Brits, red are the Germans, and as you can see, the Germans took a lot more losses on the beach than the first time. And they also took a lot more losses down here, too. So, I don't know. Maybe they just got unlucky and the Brits got lucky. I don't know, maybe less losses around these parts, though. I don't know, probably the same around here, but I think maybe in the far right, the Germans might have taken initially less losses, but then down here they definitely took more. So I don't know what happened the second time, but I think it was a better battle, for the Brits at least. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to Mighty Mapper for giving me the map. And comment, rate, subscribe if you enjoyed. Link to my Discord is down below. Link to my Twitter, Steam group, and Patreon is also down below if you'd like to check those out as well. Also, merch shop should be down there too if you'd like to buy some dank daily merch. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.